with water. I drink it all day, every day, you know.
Yeah, they drink water. I whoop people ass. Carry my Bible. Choo. Peace and blessings, everybody. Grand Rising Cyber Supreme TV back with another video. Well, I'm making this video because I want to talk about the Pacquiao factor and possibly getting one of our biggest fights of the probably the decade, or definitely the biggest fight of the year in 2020, which would be Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Manny Pacquiao actually a lot of times holds the key to a lot of things happening, and it's like a trickle-down effect, and I'm about to tell you why I feel that way. As we know, Manny Pacquiao scored a unanimous decision victory over Keith one-time Thurman to become the Super WBA champion. The best title for Manny Pacquiao to possibly win. He has no mandatories. He can pretty much fight whoever he wants. One thing I want to get you guys to think about, because of this, we may not get a fight with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Because of this, you may not get an Errol Spence Pacquiao fight or Porter Pacquiao fight. I know everybody banking on it and keep talking about it. Like Earl acting like he got a surefire shot at Pacquiao if he wins. And then you got Sean saying the same thing. Terrence Crawford recently called Manny Pacquiao out because they know they have to try to at least make a pitch for him to see if he see where he's at, what the temperature he is. I feel like it's a wash for that, man. Rumors have already started spreading that he may give Keith Thurman a rematch, and after that he will retire. Then they said that he may take a long layoff and fight some tomato can and go ahead and retire for good, which is a good way for a legend like Pacquiao to go out, I feel. Floyd Mayweather did. He cherry-picked 2 fighters before he finally retired. He even cherry-picked the fighter when he was retired. But, that's what people tend to do when they want to go out on top or be out on top at a certain level. So we shouldn't really bank on Manny Pacquiao fighting any big-time pay-per-view fights again. I don't see him fighting Errol Spence, and I don't see him fighting Sean Porter, and I definitely don't see him fighting Bud Crawford. But I would love to see that. Any one of them 3 scenarios I'd like to see. It would surprise me if he does. But then we have to look at it like this. Once Manny Pacquiao retires, now I'm getting to the fat of the conversation. Well, what they got to do with us not seeing Errol Spence and Crawford? Once Manny Pacquiao retires, the WBA title will be vacant, right? We know the PBC fighters will probably be ended up fighting for that title, which will be Errol Spence and maybe somebody else who maybe kind of close next in line to get a shot. So that would delay the fight in itself. The what-if factor also entails this. With the Errol Spence-Sean Porter fight, what about this shit here? What if Errol Spence and Sean Porter fights to a draw and then decide to rematch each other? Then in the process, Manny Pacquiao fights and retires. Or even worse, what if Keith Thurman wins the belt back and hold a motherfucker hostage again? That WBA belt is a motherfucker, man. Then we really know we're not going to see it because Errol Spence is not going to jump over PBC fighters to fight Terrence Crawford. I think that's his whole system. Take care of business at home, PBC, then go over the top rank and negotiate and try to get the WBO title. The only way I see a unification if some type of way they offer Manny Pacquiao buku money to fight Terrence Crawford over their top rank. Or if Al Heyman can pull something out to get him, because I don't think Al Heyman would tell Pacquiao who to fight and who not to fight. Let's say that right now. He was not going to block the fight. He don't give a fuck if Errol Spence knocks his block off or not. But however, whoever he fights is the ball's in his court. Manny Pacquiao has the most power in the welterweight division, whether people want to accept that or not. It's up to Manny Pacquiao who he fights. He can go wherever he wants to go. He can fight wherever he wants to fight. Whoever he wants to fight. We don't know who that may be. It could be Sergey Lipinets. It could be Amir Khan. It could be Kell Brook. That's a name that's been popping up lately, and that's another dude that has a common opponent with the tomato can dude. Maybe he'll fight the dude who knocked Jeff Horn out and fight him at 154. I don't know. Catch weight him and shit. But the thing, whatever Manny Pacquiao does next will be the deciding factor and the telltale story and the answer of whether or not we will in fact get a possible Crawford-Spence fight. And not counting out Porter, a Porter-Crawford fight later on down the line. Depending on what Manny Pacquiao does. And it's all a big factor. And like I said, like so far as words circulating, and it gets stronger later, it looks bad.